What is going on, everybody? It is time. It is time to read some more of Hare Yasuhisa's Kingdom. Let's get right into it. I was told the best case scenario would be to be able to read 740 to 752. So even if I don't get the opportunity to read that all within this particular sitting, I'm going to try my hardest to be able to do so. I will upload it all as 740 to 752, even if I have to record it like either tomorrow night again or tomorrow morning. No, it wouldn't be possible tomorrow morning. So tomorrow night, even if I had to result to or do that. Regardless, let's get into the chapter. Let's get into the chapter. Chapter 740 of the Kingdom Greatness. And of course, where we left off was with Raboku and Konki and their mind games with each other. A horse, who if we see here, Konki has left Gian and is heading for Hika. Hika, where our families have evacuated to. No way. Not just that. Excuse me, he may well not even intend to take them hostage. He'll slaughter them. This is a race against time, Gian army. Make for Hika at full speed. Have the cavalry go ahead. Infantry, do your best to keep up. Chapter 740, the meaning of the end. Sounds like a vagabond chapter. Struck with the knowledge that Konki was heading to Hika in the east, the Zhao forces gathered in Gian and began a forced march towards the city, one after the other. The cavalry of northern Zhao were lauded for their speed. Together with infantry that had trained to match their pace, the entire army was quick on their feet. And they advanced with unthinkable speed for 100,000-man army. Every man was running. It was a frantic pace. All the soldiers in the Zhao army had heard news of Konki's slaughter of prisoners at Heiyu the previous year, and right now the castle at Hika was overflowing with citizens from northern Zhao. They could not allow a repeat of the same tragedy here. However, around the time Zhao armies left Gian, Konki had slipped through the woodlands and had already laid eyes upon Hika. And I love this panel showing the entire Konki army as they see their destination before them. We get a close look at that destination and we're seeing the people inside. Pardon me, boss. Are we really gonna do this? Look at Konki's face, man. Yo, he's always about it, bro. Of course we are, Marun. Are you scared? Now that we've come this far, you sad wimp? No, I mean, it's not that I'm scared. But if we really do this, how's it go? You can't unring a bell? There'll be no going back. Once you step across this line, that's it. It's like at the end of a JRPG when it's like, yo, once you pass this point, there is no going back, right? That's why I said you're scared of what we're going to do. And then there's no New Game Plus. I'm not scared, but it feels inauspicious. We're complaining so much. Was there some other play we could have made, Maron? Ringyoku. It was futile to stay holed up in Gian like that, right? Well, that's true, but then shut up. If Raido was here, a big homie, he'd try to look cool and say something like, quit yapping about stupid crap. All we gotta do is follow the boss, right? Look at Shin, man. Oh, God. It's the weirdest thing. I know Raido died quite some time ago, but it feels like only yesterday. It really does, even in a meta sense. Almost like he'd show up immediately if I called for him. Oh, man, that's beautiful. And it literally shows him looking over to the side and seeing Raido, man. Come on, dude. I was running a shabby little group of mountain bandits outside a country called Rogan. We caught wind there was a strong group of thieves way to the south, and so we relocated and joined Konki's clan. It's not like I wanted to prove myself or anything, but I was running on an irrelevant gang of outlaws. I was running an irrelevant gang of outlaws, and it was boring. And in my mind, I saw how it would turn out, a pointless life and a pointless death. And that's all I was thinking when I joined with Konki, but the days after that were eye-opening. It was around that time that I first started thinking, maybe I can squeeze some fun out of life after all, finding value in it in his own way. I'll bet all the other guys that joined up were thinking something along those lines. In our little hideouts, we were alive, but when we joined the boss, it felt like everyone could lift their heads and start living, and how beautiful is that? From the eyes of an outsider, we were just the biggest pile of trash in the kingdom, which ain't too far from the truth, all told. All any of us did, wait, was that a kingdom title drop right there? Anyways, all any of us did was think about when our time would be up. But when we became official soldiers and we're the army of a great general, before we joined McConkey, the situation would have seemed like a dream within a dream. And that's the kind of position that we're in now. And so no matter how terrible of an end this is, for us, it's already the greatest end we could have hoped for. And how beautiful is that, right? Like, we're looking at a scenario. I apologize. I gotta make sure the camera's good. We're looking at a scenario where these individuals are like, yo, this is already the best case scenario. This is well beyond what we could have dreamt way back whenever we were doing our thing back before we joined Conky's army. So if this truly is the end, then what a beautiful life we've had, man. And how amazing is that, especially coming out of individuals from Conky's army. Shout out to Ringyoku. And they all felt that in their souls. Let's get it. Heck yeah, man. As good as it gets. We'll follow you right down to the gates. Boss. Lower your voices. Boss. Y'all are way too loud. Oi. I didn't particularly put all this together just to pull you trash up from the gutters. Don't get it twisted. I originally only made this plan to get my revenge. Look at the question marks. All of y'all are the worst of scum. But if you look around, you'll see everyone, no matter where they are, that all are scum all the same. This world is just one big cesspool. I just took you along for the ride while I did as I pleased and offed any meddlesome bastard my way. We know that, boss. That's right. In a twist of fate, it's the bastards that are offing us now, isn't it? Maron, come on. Maron, my one and only mistake was not beating you to death when you tried to take over my clan right after you arrived. You really tried something like that, Maron? You suck. No, I mean, Raido was significantly worse than me. He tried killing the boss in his sleep numerous times on some Ace and Whitebeard stuff. Right? Didn't he do that, boss? But my mistakes only go that far. And I ain't slipped up since then. Oh. Dude, that's like the cold-hearted, like, grandpop's character in, like, in an anime that is eventually, it's like the Zeph scene with Sanji, right? Where he just looks down, he's like, don't catch a cold. You know, that's like Honky being like, yo, like, y'all are the worst of scum, but dang it, y'all are my scum. You know what I'm saying? What about now? Now ain't over yet. Same as always. Ooh, look at this panel. If you just do as I say, everything will turn out just fine. Let's flipping go, Conky. Put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game! Got it? Then follow me to the end. Riboku ain't got a chance. It's always me that wins in the end. Let's flipping go, y'all. Zhao banners. Hika lay to the east of Gian, just beyond some sparse woodlands. The Zhao cavalry went around these woodlands to better utilize their speed and close in on Hika as fast as possible. The rest of the army ran as fast as they could, while threading their way through gaps in the woodlands. And the first to draw nearer to Hika was the Gian army led by Enkon. It's a little farther. Hika's just on the other side of those woods up ahead, but the horses are already at their limit. Don't relent until we get there. The attack on the castle may have already started. We must arrive and deal with Conky any way we can. It was a desperate rush to save their families. However, the sight that leapt into their eyes was a roaring blaze. Literal flames. There's flames over there. Fire. That's the direction of Hika. Hika's burning. It can't be. Did we not make it? Look at the size of the blaze of that castle. My sons, my daughter. Not yet. Don't give up. Just hurry. Hurry. Yeah, it's gotta be like some sort of optical illusion or something, right? Urgent report. Urgent report for Lord Riboku from Lord Enkon. Flames are rising from Hika. What did you say? Looks like a Riboku. That's not possible. Did they not make it in time? Could the report be wrong? What do you mean, flames? You can't mean they're burning down the castle. Conky. Upon hearing the report, Riboku's vision went dark. Are you mad? Your only way out of this was to hole up in the castle as long as you can, using those hostages as a shield. Those civilians were your lifeline. If you really laid your hands on them, slaughtered them, then you really are a fool whose only trick is barbarianism. No, wait a minute. Even if we were to strike down Conky after we kill all the people in Hika, can we really say that we were victorious in this battle? We need the fourth as the final holdout for Zhao. And if we let another 100,000 civilians of northern Zhao die, then their trust in us, we may lose their cooperation. If that happens, this battle may as well be our loss too. Once Conky realized he couldn't be saved, he decided to drag us down with him. And make it a mutual defeat. I have looked down on Conky far too much. This man is not planning on losing, bro. In that moment, Roboku disparaged himself for making light of Conky. However, what would make Roboku truly quake with fear has yet to come. Has yet to come. Next chapter. Go faster. We must save Hika. Even if it means just one more person saved. If your mount is spent, then follow us on foot. Hika Castle is before our eyes. Hika Castle Reinforcement Army Vanguard Gian Army Encon. Chapter 741. The Final Gamble. Urgent report for Lord Encon from our scouts. What's going on? What is it? Could it be? Are we too late? Have the people inside already been... No, I apologize. The report was mistaken. Mistaken? Sir, that fire, it is not Hika Castle. It's burning. I had a feeling. I was like, yo, there's no way. What? It's the woods in front of Hika that are in flames. So it gave off the illusion of it being so. Hika Castle stands unarmed or unharmed. The walls are flying. The banners of Zhao. There are no signs of an attack that we can't see. What are you seeing? Are you sure this time the report's not wrong again, is it? Why are the woods burning? Lord Encon, it appears our families are safe at least. Hika's safe. Hang on, in that case, where the flag nurse is Conky. Hika Castle's already burning. This battle first started when Roboku read through Qin's strategy to conquer northern Zhao. And in the event that the Qin armies encroaching from the south managed to capture the capital city of Kantan, the royal army would have to flee to the north to reestablish a capital and preserve Zhao's existence. The armies of Qin launched a campaign on northern Zhao in order to prevent that from happening, and instead they were caught in Roboku's stratagems and are presently facing defeat. However, even if Zhao were to eradicate the Qin army here, Conky's mass slaughter of civilians in northern Zhao would cast a large shadow over the prospects of rebuilding the north. If that were to happen, Qin could be considered largely successful in their goal of blocking that most vital escape route for the continued existence of Zhao. Roboku, who understood the situation better than anyone, knew that minimizing Conky's barbarism in Hika would greatly sway Zhao's position in the coming 3 years, and thus they were now frantically advancing toward Hika Castle. And Conky, meanwhile, anticipated the cloud that the situation would cast on Roboku's judgment, and thus the man called Roboku came to be trapped in Conky's schemes. Even Roboku's son was caught within the Conky greatness. And here they come. Yo, he's coming himself. He's here. Oh my god. Conky himself, bro. Roboku, Conky, Conqueror's Clash. Enemy attack from the right. Form to the right. We're being attacked from the side. Reinforce the right. Don't let them through. Here they come. Holy flag darts. Smash through them. This is bad. They're breaking in. Protect Lord Roboku. Lord Roboku, please get back. Fill the gaps. Form a wall. Call the surrounding armies here for relief. Roboku's right over there. Lord Roboku, please retreat to the left side. No, wait a minute. Enemies are also coming from the left. Wait, look, they're coming out from the woods over there. This is bad. We're surrounded. Protect Lord Roboku no matter what. Stay on guard. They're closing in on us from the rear, too. Roboku paused for a few moments to comprehend how the situation unfolded before his eyes had come to be. Firstly, his own foolishness. Due to how fast Ian had been taken down, he panicked and thought Hika could suffer the same fate. Thinking clearly, however, the Qin army would have been wounded and exhausted after assaulting Gian, and taking down Hika in quick succession would have been no mean feat for the Qin army. Moreover, Hika Castle is sheltering all the civilians and is far better defended than Gian had been. Had it been attacked, the defenses would have at least held until he and his armies arrived. And lastly, he had been consumed by the conviction that Conky had given up on survival and just wanted to cause as much damage as he could before he was cut down, and that was a drastic misunderstanding. And trapped in that misunderstanding, he lost his composure, and Conky saw through him. He realized now that despite his vigilance, he had fallen for Conky's standard play, Spread their main camp thin and take them out with a surprise attack. That's it, man. That is the crux, the core of what Conky wanted to go through here. Mauron, the boss, has already started up. Ruboku's right there. That's where he's charging. Let's also get a move on. The bastard's going down. Launch a surprise attack from the woods? Yeah. Even someone as careful as him might fall for that. Maybe, yeah. As a strategy, it's brilliant. I think it's just so, if we can really pull off a surprise attack, then I think that's our only choice. Without reinforcements on the way, staying in this castle with no escape route is just waiting for death. If we can take out Ruboku, we may be able to use the resulting chaos to break free. However, if the surprise attack fails, that will be the end for us. I think we can count on Ruboku's army panicking and rushing to Higa Castle. And because of the woodlands, an army as big as theirs will have to split up their smaller forces. However, the units protecting Ruboku will still be there. Whether we make it through them and kill Ruboku, it's a gamble. A gamble which, if we lose, will amount to nothing more than exposing ourselves to the enemies. There will be no running away. Even if we kill Ruboku, there's no saying how things will turn out if we fail, though. Then all of us will die there. Foo. Men, this is their last-ditch effort. Until the nearby units can make their way here. Fight with everything you have. Conky has exposed himself here. If we cut our way free and take Conky's head, the battle is won. We're Lord Ruboku's personal guards. We have proven ourselves many times. Do not falter to some paltry surprise attack. These guys, it's Conky. Conky's here. And he slices right through him, bro. You ain't cutting your way out of Jack, Ruboku. Let him know, Conky. Let him know, man. What? And they're going ham. Oh, it's go time. It's flipping go time, bro. We're throwing hands now. Ruboku, chapter 742, Ruboku's shield. Blasted into the air. What is that monster? Follow Zeno! Lord Ruboku, get away, please. Lord Ruboku, go for it, Zeno. Kill him. Kill Ruboku. Protect Lord Sliced in half. Sliced in half. Lord Ruboku to the right. Lord Ruboku, please escape. They're just getting wrecked, bro. Ruboku. They're breaking through on the right, too. Zeno ain't the only big hitter in the Conky army. The Shuma clan. Ruboku's done for. Holy Flagnard. Zeno beat us to it. Lord Ruboku. Die, Ruboku! And he comes down. Fire! Aim for that monster. Don't let up on the arrows. I won't let you lay a single finger on Lord Ruboku. Kaine! The Kaine unit came to help. There are only a few dozen, but they sure can move quickly. Push through the gaps. Get to where Lord Ruboku is. He's not down yet. Don't get near him. Force him away with arrows. I'll dispatch the bastards surrounding Lord Ruboku. Kinda be careful. These guys are skilled. Clash. Don't look down on me. I'm skilled too. Kaine, take care. You're being targeted. That's good. Use this opportunity to escape Lord Ruboku. Please do as Kaine says. You come with me, Kaine. I am Lord Ruboku's shield. I will protect you with my life. If you're my shield, then you need to be by my side, Ruboku, man. That makes me so happy I could cry. 100%. I mean, I feel like crying myself just knowing how much that must have meant to you. Understood. We'll make a getaway after Lord Ruboku has escaped. Over this army, we can't beat them if we fight to survive. Kaine unit, don't let a single one of them through. Kaine, victory to Lord Ruboku. Victory! Ruboku was not able to predict Conky's surprise attack. However, with the exception of Enkon and the rest of the vanguard, all Ruboku's armies were advancing within range of the main camp, so they could assist at any time. And therefore, while we hadn't predicted the surprise attack, his armies were always prepared to respond to the unexpected. Thus, Ruboku wasn't entirely defenseless. The nearby armies, upon noticing a commotion at the main camp, began rushing to Ruboku's aid, and with a speed that surpassed even Conky's predictions. Break into smaller units if you have to. Faster units move on ahead. Lord Ruboku's in danger. On Conky's side, however, the Hishin unit and the Gakuka had been positioned away from the Conky main army. This is because there were 3 routes Ruboku could have taken through the woods. It would have been too risky to only cover one route, so all 3 had units in waiting. Ruboku happened to take the path where Conky was lying in wait, and was consequently caught up in the surprise attack currently unfolding. Sounds like it's gotten started. Seems so. Where the Konki army is. Young master. Yeah. Of course, there was little to be done about Riboku not showing up in those 2 spots. But a course of action had been outlined for such a situation. All right, let's hurry up and get moving. We're gonna take Riboku's head. Either rush to where Riboku was, or are the Zao heading to where Riboku is? So many of them. If a group that big makes it to Riboku, we'll have no chance to take him down. General Konki might just get wiped instead. Or they were to impede the movements of the Zao armies attempting to rescue Riboku. The Seika. It's a strong army we fought yesterday. Out of all the armies, we'll attack their flank. Alright, it's bad news if those guys make it to Riboku untouched. We're gonna touch them from the side. After we whittle them down a bit, we'll go take Riboku's head. Similarly, a Zao army was en route to Riboku on the gate on the Gakuka side, and Moten struck out to crush them. We'll land a charge in that army. Afterwards, we move to reinforce General Konki. Rikusen unit, work to make sure we have a way out after the surprise attack. The Riboku army's main camp, unaware of the 2 units posted on the sides, began to worry that reinforcements weren't coming. What do you mean reinforcements still haven't arrived? Small units they sent up, but the main armies themselves are nowhere to be seen. Wasn't the Gakusho just to our right? It's no good. Konki soldiers are still pouring out of the woods. They must have been lying all over the place. Surround them. Don't let Riboku escape. Kaine, man. That woman, she's taken down so many of the Shuma clan. Kaine, are you okay? Man, she is really going through it, son. But that's the shield, baby. That is Riboku's shield. What is taking so long, Shuma boss? Kaine! You're the leader, right? I've been waiting for you. Get over here. Oh, man. Did her neck just get sliced? Riboku. Yo, man, this feels like I'm reading Hajime no Ippo, bro. I'm rooting for both sides, man. Hey, Lord Riboku? Why? Oh, come to save your woman. That's surprising. So you're that kind of guy, huh, Riboku? It'll make for a nice story about your death. Lord Riboku, it can't be. We're coming to help you. Lord Riboku. Then you will die first. Kaine. Let's play bingo. Riboku goes in. The move into the head. Oh man, right through his forehead, bro. Oh my god, right through his eye. Shuma Gorath on some Marvelous Capcom stuff. He did it. He took out that incredible swordsman, Riboku. Hurry up, get to Lord Riboku's side. Are you alright, Kaine? Lord Riboku, you do such a stupid thing to save someone's life. An arrow. That arrow is coming in, bro. The promise. Are you alright, Kaine? Lord Riboku, you do such a stupid thing to save someone like me? Hurry to the rear. The arrow. She pushes Riboku. And she takes it right to the throat. For him. Even if it means my life. She puts her entire body in front of him. Kaine! She took 2 arrows. Oh, man. Dang, dude. It's like I respect it. I really do. Taking advantage of the enemy. The enemy's weakness at that point in time, right when they were down and out, and that's what you should do as a hunter. Because of my connection to Riboku and Kaine as well, it still hurts, you know? It's still like, man, stop, you bastards. How dare you? Kaine. Oh, here comes Ringyoku. Lord Riboku. Mother of Flagners. As if we'd led you lowborn scum. Get Lord Riboku away from the sky. Come closer if you dare. Take him down, Ringyoku. You got it. That's the Ringyoku clan's hunting strategy. It's curtains for Roboku, boys. Are you alright, Lord Roboku? Fresh troops are closing in again. We'll be surrounded soon. Hurry and escort Lord Roboku away. It's too dangerous here. Stay strong, Lord Roboku. We ain't letting you get away. Kaine. Flipping flag, Nars, bro. Lord Roboku, run. Run. Live. 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 Is he running back towards her? Dude, Roboku. It's like, yeah, man. Let's go, Kaine. Let's flipping go. You are my shield. Oh, that's beautiful, dog. He came back again. We won't let you. Out of my way, idiot. We won't let you near Lord Roboku. Form a circle around him. A horse. Lord Roboku, why are you? Earlier too, why? We made a promise, did we not? That once all of this was over, we would return to Ganmon together. Lord Roboku used his horse. I'll carry Kaine. We never made such a happy promise. Take her away and have her looked at. She's in your care. Yes, sir. Roboku, please get on your horse. You think you can keep coming back? And not get what's coming to you? Ringyoku sends him back. Roboku's on the floor. Dismount and kill him. Lord Roboku. He gets a flipping sword to the head. Mother of flag. You've got some good aim with that sword, huh? You think we have time to chat right now? Fute and Bafuji. Both of their armies were advancing far ahead of us. How'd they manage to get back so quickly? It's fine. These guys ain't got enough men to do anything. Kill them all. They realized, huh? Try us on then. The rest of our armies aren't far behind though. Fute, keep pushing forward and rescue Lord Roboku. What's it look like I'm doing? Ringyoku. Look at the memes at the end of the chapter. Do it for him, Ninja Soldier Roboku. Come on, man, go to the next chapter already. Ringyoku. Bafuji. Fute, it can't be. Fute lost out? Shut up. I'd be winning if I hadn't thrown my other sword. Keep making excuses. They go in, they clash. Ringyoku. Bafuji! He's so strong. I'm not as big as my father, but I do take after him in other ways. Ringyoku goes in, blocks the arrow. Couldn't take this one out either. Big sis, it's fine. You saved my behind. Bafuji, he righted himself with his arm in that state. Finish it, Ringyoku, end him. No, Roboku's the first priority. As long as we kill him, like hell I will let you moron. It's your loss, bastards. Our allies are going to keep rallying here while you guys are dead in the water. You sure about that? He's just going ham, bro. What is that monster? Zeno! He's still going? Look at the shape he's in. He's just moving, dog, like he's Broly. How is he still moving like that? And that's bad. If we let that bastard get near Lord Roboku, it's fine. This place here is full of soldiers from Ganmon. If it means protecting the man who was once known as the savior of Ganmon, Lord Roboku, we will happily lay down our lives here. We who repelled the Xiongnu can easily hold off a single monster like him. Bafuji. Furthermore, I can hear the approaching hoofbeats from a large army of cavalry. I heard them too a while back. It seems that the imminent threats are this monster and that rooster head. I will handle the monster over here. So I'll entrust you with the rooster head, Fute. Alright. I don't like getting orders from you, but leave it to me. That archer's also a pain. Killer Katsuo. Yes, sir. Even though we may be enemies, I have nothing but praise for you. It's no easy feat. Cornering Roboku the way you have with a surprise attack. However, if we hold out and protect Lord Roboku just a bit longer, it will be our victory. Are you alright, Lord Roboku? Let's get you back on a mount. Lord Roboku, I'm fine. My eyes are getting less blurry now. The enemies still outnumber us. Everyone is giving their all to protect us here. Fute and Bafuji also came here for us. We just need to endure a little more. Lord Roboku! Battlefield to the left for Boku, Hishin unit versus the Gakusho army. And Shin is going ham, Kyokai. Ren, what is with these guys? Just one after another, it's unending. Flanking attack was a good call, but we can't bring these guys down. It's no good. Excuse me, we're in no position to kill Riboku, Karyo-ten. It's not the best for us, but if an army this strong makes it to where Riboku is, the Kanki army will lose. Even just keeping them here as long as we can will have enough effect on the overall battle. Bihei, we're dead. Should Kaine or I go to Kanki's spot and take this Riboku's head? No, that's also impossible. That swordsman from yesterday and his unit are keeping an eye on you guys. They're blocking the way here. There. I don't think you'll make it to Riboku even if you go on your own. Shin looks back. This would all be over if we just killed that enemy general. But he isn't even giving a hint of wanting to come out. They may be doing the same thing and trying to hold us up here in order to protect Riboku. And Shin looks out. The Saki clan? Why are the Saki clan in a place like this? Naki, the Saki clan are on their own, are to our right, and they're in trouble. Go reinforce them. Understood, let's go. Go. Ronan unit, move out. Why are you sending out Naki like that? You made a gap in our numbers. The enemy general is sending units to you. Shin, be careful. It's fine, we'll just take him out. No, this is going to be difficult. Kyokai. It's the Rana unit. It's all we can do to barely stop them here. I wanted to kill Riboku with my own two hands, but I can't be thinking that way here. Hurry up, Kanki. If we don't kill Riboku, then we're gonna lose. The battlefield to the right of Riboku, Gakuga army versus SSJ. That man is Riboku's right hand, SSJ. We absolutely cannot let that man get to Riboku's side. Get out of my way. Push through them. Pile up in front of this guy. Is General Kanki's side still engaged in that melee? It appears so. But the Zao seem to be coming from every direction. Hurry, General Kanki. We don't have another play to make if this surprise attack fails. Riboku army versus the Kanki army. Everyone's given their all to protect us here. Fute and Bafuji also came here for us. Now, Lord Riboku. What's wrong, Lord Riboku? Let's look at closer. Oh my god, bro. This is insane, dude. You want to talk about 0 to 100, man. This feels like I'm reading chapter 263 in the Coalition Invasion again, man. I'm talking straight 0 to 100. Are you alright, Lord Riboku? More like 0 to 1,000. He looks up, and here he is in a double face spread. My boy, the savage, the menace. Kanki, bro. His blade finally arrives. Kanki. Boss. Kanki. Lord Riboku. If they go in, they clash. Conquerors clash, bro. Riboku's head got cut! God. No! I don't cut this! Don't cut to something else, bro! Come on, man! What the flip, dude? Riboku gets cut. SSJ army versus the Gakuka. Don't get in my way. It's no good. None of our units are able to break free. The enemy is maneuvering better than we expected. Lord SSJ. Lord Riboku's in danger, but these bastards. Get out of the way. Lord SSJ, you're too far out. Good. Let them tie it up here like that. Don't let them get to Riboku. Duke Kohaku. It's Duke Kohaku's cavalry. They were positioned even further to the left, but they finally come. Duke Kohaku, the SSJ army, is engaged in a melee up ahead. Lord Riboku's personal unit is on the other side of the scuffle. Kohaku's unit, they must be something between 500 and 1,000 cavalry. Lord Moten, that new cavalry unit's going to pass behind the enemy. Send out Aizen's unit. We'll stop those new units here as well. Make way for the Goku unit. We will pin down the Gakuka. Don't let them impede Kowaku. Duke, it seems that the SSJ soldiers are trying to let us through. I'm trusting you with Lord Roboku, Duke Kowaku. Leave it to me, SSJ. Make haste to Lord Roboku's position. Yes, sir. That's bad. Lord Moten, that cavalry unit has slipped past us. The SSJ soldiers shielded them. They're going straight for Roboku. Hurry up, Konki. Heishin unit versus the Gakusho army. Bro, the intensity, man. We're cooked. This is it. BA. BA. The Saki clan? Where are they? Shin, Naki's unit. Things seem bad, so I came back. And I brought the Saki clan too, who were out there fighting on their own. Hang in there, Sho. Oi, what were you guys doing out there like that? Konki's army in position over there, you know. Why are you guys here? That is... Sho. That's shouting from Lord Roboku's main camp. Things are coming to an end over there. But whose end? The boss took out Roboku. Roboku stops. He's still breathing, bro. He's got a massive scar going from like this part of his forehead all the way to the back, but he's still flipping, moving, man. It's not over. Go save Lord Roboku. Finish off Roboku. Fute, target Konki. Oh my god, bro. Am I still recording? Celebrating 17 years of publication, and what a way to celebrate. What lies just ahead, victory or death? Konki. Mother of flagners and a color spread. A lacking quality. Fute, target Konki. Fute comes in. Roboku. Ringyoku, Roboku are the boss. So you're Ringyoku. A Konki flashback. I heard rumors. Nice to meet you. I'll go stop that guy. You guys finish off Roboku. Gotcha? Die! Close one. Konki's inner circle and moving to protect him. Which means Konki's soldiers are no longer single-mindedly focused on Lord Roboku. Is this where you bastards are? Don't measure up to us. Shouldn't you be going after Lord Roboku with the battle in this state? It's like you don't understand military tactics at all. If you didn't notice, we ain't warmongers like you guys. We fight however our feelings tell us to. How rich you think you can be saying that after brutally trampling over the feelings of others? Yeah, right, it was us that got trampled to begin with. What are you doing, Katsuo? Hurry up and kill that vixen. Understood. Big sis, out of the way. I won't waste your sacrifices. Ora! Gokuo, big sis. Big sis. The bastard, how dare he? It hurts like hell, but I'm fine. They got my bow. So you gotta protect the boss, Lord Ringyoku. The rest of us here are gonna finish off Roboku, then get out. Go up! Whoa, Zeno. Follow Zeno and take Roboku's head. Roboku's right in front of us. Zeno! Oh, Bafushi! If I can shield Lord Roboku and all it costs is my horse, that's a worthwhile trade. We will sacrifice all our lives and protect Lord Roboku until the end. Yo, this is flipping kingdom right here, bro. The victors will be us. My god. This was Roboku in the back. There's soldiers all around him. Then we just cut through the you bastards until we kill Roboku. And there they go. They're boxing. I'm going to. I'll also be Lord Roboku's shield. Idiot, you're in no shape. Cavalry, it's on us to stop that monster. He's getting weaker by the minute. I can still fight. Lord Roboku. For Lord Roboku. Cuckoo. You guys are insane. Is your life really precious enough for all this, Roboku? I would never think to sacrifice my clan members before my very eyes just to save my own hide. Too painful of a sight, yeah? On a battlefield, soldiers kill and are killed. And when the general dies, you lose. You're just scared of dying and spouting sophistry. What part of this is sophistry? Right now, this is all-out military tactics. But beyond that, the soldiers of Gonmon, my oldest and closest allies, are fighting with their hearts. Konki, you have but a handful of those kinds of friends, right? In your battle with Kocho, your soldiers left you behind and ran for their lives. Konki, you truly have talent that stands above all others, but you lack something very important. You lack a greater cause. The hell's that? The greater cause of protecting the citizens. Don't make me laugh. Those words are nothing but make-believe. What you're trying to protect, your citizens in your kingdom, are nothing but deficient, imperfect piles of garbage, bro. Holy mother of blackguards. Just what are you saying? Because we are imperfect, we become like this. Because we are imperfect, we continue fighting to prove we are right. If you're saying you feel rage and reject that, then you, Konki, more so than anyone. Well, whatever, hurry up and die, Riboku. Lord Riboku, the one to lose his life today will be you, Konki. Captain, this is bad. Konki. This is insane, man. This is flipping insane, bro. Yo, before my flipping memory runs out. All right, yo, I cleared the space, got the Santa hat. Let's go. Come on. Oops. Goodness, bro, this is sweaty. He's still alive, right? Of course he's alive. Lord Riboku isn't a man who would fall in this kind of place. Cover to the left, those are allies. It's Dukohaku. Bro, I didn't even think to look at the screen to see if the camera's good. Okay, I think the camera's good. A report from our scouts. Lord Riboku's main unit and the Konki army are just battling just ahead. They're still engaged in a melee. You hear that Lord Riboku's still alive? Spur your mounts on even faster. Oh, devil of Chidden Konki, you struggled well, but... Chapter 747, the boss's words. Your end draws near. Oh my goodness, bro. This sound is... It's the hoofbeats of cavalry, and a lot of them. Allies, there's no way, right? They're getting closer. This is bad. Hurry. We gotta offer Riboku now and get out of here elsewhere. Out of the way. Hurry. You think we'll let you? Break through to Riboku. Hold them here just a little longer. You dang brat. Let go of these flagnards. Here, sir. Konki's coming back. Oh my god. Modern, are you okay? Yes, somehow. Why do we have to be stuck fighting these guys away from the action? It can't be helped. We were positioned a good distance away from the boss to begin with. What do we do, Maron? Should we push through these guys and rush over to where the boss is? We need a stronger group. Even if we go, nothing will change. Those hoofbeats, if they show up, then the boss is definitely dead. That's why I'm saying we should go. If we're gonna die anyway, together with the boss. That's true. Let's go then, Maron. To the boss. Us two, together with the boss, Maron. There's no reason we have to go. He put us in this far off spot because he doesn't need us to come for him. These are the boss's orders. Maron, what are we gonna do all on our own? Your face. Oh man. Flashback, stop this, bro. Your face. You look, you've got a real bad personality. Might be a good match for me. Nice to meet you, Maron. Likewise. However, the way the situation has devolved, maybe the boss's orders don't apply. Then Maron. Yes, we will now head to the boss. Maron! Ogiko! Found you. Why are you in a place like this? Weren't you together with the boss? Ogiko was positioned far away from the boss and was told to go looking for Maron. He told Ogiko to pass the boss's words to Maron. From the boss to me? What did he say? There's tears in Maron's eyes. I have goosebumps, bro. Did the boss really say something like that? Yeah, really. If you understand, Maron, then come with Ogiko. I have one last place I have to go to. Where is that? To where Shin of the Hishin unit is. I also have to give the boss's message to Shin. That new army will be here soon. What in the flying thunder was his message? Had my boy in tears. Don't let Konki get close. Be careful, his guards are skilled too. Riboku's just ahead, we can do this. Kill him. Riboku. Shield Lord Riboku with your bodies. Riboku. Lord Riboku. Magnificent. Just as I'd expect from Lord Riboku. And so, Lord Riboku, good fortunes unto you. Hakusha, don't be upset. It is enough if you mourn for us once this is over. For us soldiers of Ganmon, protecting Lord Riboku with our lives is a glory greater than victory itself. Damn it, they're rallying again. is what is with them. What are you guys? You lot can understand, and that is why you will lose. Konki, you are a man whose talent rivals that of Lord Ruboku, but you do not understand the hearts of men, and so you will lose. This dumb stuff, the boss knows people's minds better than, not minds, hearts. Because anyone who understands people's hearts could never behead 100,000 men. You misjudged our hearts. Man, look at Konki's expression here. You misjudged our hearts. Misjudged the strength of our feelings toward Lord Ruboku. The cloud of sand, this is bad. Big Sis, the enemy's new forces are Rengyoku boss. And if feelings turn into power, then the power to protect is inevitably stronger than the power to attack. And your blades will never reach Lord Ruboku. God, and that misjudgment will be your undoing. Konki, push through them, we'll get you all. Kill him, kill Ruboku. The cavalry unit is coming any second now. The cavalry unit has arrived. Just a little longer. Just a little longer, everyone keep going. Please keep going. Dang it. Bastard, you're done. Just a little longer. A little longer. Because of this brat. The Seika flag. The Zhao flag. The battle swings in Zhao's favor. And we see them up there. They made it. They made it. They all actually managed to protect Lord Ruboku until their bodies were covered in wounds. Chapter 748, Ogiko's intuition. Kill him. It's Konki. Konki's right there. Surround him. Crap. We gotta get to the bosses. Side. Kokuo got struck through the stomach. Big Sis. Kokuo. The boss's side. Zeno. He's still fighting. Are you the flag guard? Zeno was in the reports. It seems you're even a hardier monster than we imagined. I was interested in seeing if you were a man on par with myself or Giaga, but in that state of yours, it's a moot point. Or rather, perhaps I should praise you for surviving as long as you have. Since now you get to fall by the hands of a man who is your match, Zeno. And he screams. He dodges. No, he doesn't. Zeno gets cut in half. Even Zeno. Don't kill Konki yet. Feel free to slaughter the rest. Lord Ruboku grant me permission to send Konki's head flying. Do Kohaku. But by saying don't kill Konki yet, it's like they want him to suffer, losing his comrades one by one. Vengeance for Lord Kocho by my hands. It ought to be Ruboku's hands to take Konki's head. Exactly. That's the news that would stir Zhao the most, and will be the worst for Chin. Boss, hey, there is no saving you guys, even if you surrender. Someone in the inner circle like you won't be killed without plenty of suffering beforehand. So right now in a single thrust, how about I give you a quick death? Out of respect for someone I've crossed swords with. Yo, shout out to Fute, man. Fute, I greatly appreciate your sentiment, but I'd rather meet my end next to the boss. Is that so? Then see you around, Rengyoku. Hishin unit. Are we going to see the message now? The Zhao armies are still heading towards General Konki. Captain, it's bad. General Konki and the others are completely swallowed up in a sea of Zhao soldiers, and they have no chance. General Konki's surprise attack failed. There's no way for them to escape. What? Are you sure that's right? It's accurate, sir. That Konki failed? That Konki lost and is gonna die? General Konki. Cardio 10. Shin. Let's escape right now. General Konki can no longer be saved. Even if we're the only ones to make it out, we have to escape and avoid complete annihilation. So we just abandon them and run? Konki, he may be a pile of garbage, but he's our great general. Shit. He's surrounded by Zhao armies, but what if he's alive? He could be requesting help. Even if he is, he's beyond saving. The Zhao armies flocking to Konki's position will come here next, and the armies that went to Hika can't be too far off from here either. If we don't escape right now, everyone will die. The Nakuka should also be initiating their own retreat as we speak. It's just as Cardio 10 says, Escape right now, Shin of the Ishin unit. Maron, Ogiko. Maron, where are you? Ogiko too, before I speak. First, listen to what Ogiko has to say. Ogiko was entrusted with messages from the boss before we took our positions for a surprise attack. Messages for myself and Shin of the Hishin unit. A message from Konki to me? There's no time, Ogiko, please hurry. Right. You trash bastard. That's all. Ogiko, you're joking, right? That's not the whole message. Yeah, there's more, but the boss said to start with that. Of course. I was about to say. I see now, then please hurry. It's long. Can Ogiko say it? Can Ogiko really say it all? Start talking. Slave boy Shin. I told Ogiko to deliver a message to you if he sensed that I would fail. He's got a sharper intuition than any of you idiots. In other words, if you're hearing this, it means I lost. Don't say that, bro. I'm good. But even I couldn't predict how the surprise attack would turn out. And that's why I placed them all away from the melee. Maron, Ogiko, and the Saki clan. Seems like Sho let a few things slip to you. Which were all lies, by the way. They are lies. Do you understand, Shin of the Hishin unit? Take them all with you and escape. The reason I left these guys to you instead of the Gakuka is because you're simple idiots. Which means I can trust you just a little bit. Understand? You must absolutely escape. This is an order. Boss's orders. Man, Konki, bro, you're the realest of all time, bro. Everything to ensure the safety of his people. Everything to ensure the safety of those whom he loves, man. Like, come on, dude. Just like, bro, he's always Konki. And it seems I don't need this after all. Return this to your king who sits on a throne of blood. The necklace of the 6 greats. He really is intent on dying, bro. He really isn't planning on coming back. And that's the full message from the boss. Shin. What are you gonna do, Shin? What's with that Flagnard? He's about to kick it and he made it even harder just to leave him for dead. Shin, what are you saying? Don't you understand, Shin of the Hishin unit? This formation, Konki is acting as bait in the center to draw the enemy focus so that the Hishin unit and the Gakuka on the wings can escape. This is no coincidence. Konki came up with this plan so that even if he personally failed, the campaign as a whole would not. Lord Gakusho, it seems the battle near Lord Roboku has reached its conclusion. Choose formations and surround them. Once reinforcements arrive, we will bury the Hishin unit. Hurry up, the enemy has begun moving. You must flee, Shin of the Hishin unit. If you survive this and live to one day kill Roboku, then it's a draw, right? Please don't let the boss meet his end with a total defeat, Shin. Break away from the melee, Hishin unit. Turn to the left and escape. What are you gonna do, Shin? Chapter 749, family, bro. What Konki's such a real one, bro. He's such a real one, man. Hishin unit, break away from the melee. Turn to the left and escape. Escape. I'll be the rear guard. Get going. No, my unit will cover the rear. You and Cardio 10 should take the vanguard and leave us away from here, Captain Shin. Understood. Excuse me, Sosui unit. They're too much for the Sosui unit alone to handle. We will also take the rear. Gotcha. As you command, Lady Kyokai. My thanks. Rear guard, get information. Sosui Kyokai. Shin, get to the front like Sosui, saying, more of us will make it out of here alive if you're at the front spurring the men forward. Kyode, stay safe. You have to survive. In that case, hurry up and get going. The faster your infantry get out of here, the more of us rear guard will make it out. Understood, we'll definitely meet up later. What are you doing, Ko? We're going, definitely. Shin, hurry up and get going. The enemies noticed our movements. I know. Just don't do anything reckless, okay, Sosui Kyokai? And Dene, the enemy is going to be targeting the infantry. Protect them with our cavalry units. Leave it to us. We're on it. Send some mouse to the Saki clan too. Load the heavily wounded onto the horses. Sho, get on. Naki, go on ahead. I need you on scouting duty. Same as always. Find us an escape route. Alright, let's go, Haitian unit. Don't leave any wounded behind. Naki, what's wrong? Sorry. This is it for me. I'll be heading back now. To the boss. The loyalty that they have, bro. The loyalty that they have to this man, dog. What are you saying? What in the Flanders are you saying, Naki? Even after all this time, it would seem I'm still part of Konki's clan after all. So I'm returning. Naki, I don't understand what you're saying, Naki. Return, leave the Haitian unit. You want to go to Konki now? You want to dive into that sea of Zhao soldiers? Just be going to your death, Naki. You're not wrong. That may be so. Naki, did you hate it here? Not in the slightest. You always showed me great consideration, Lieutenant Sosui. I truly love the Haitian unit. Then why? Because last night, after the story the Saki clan told us about the roots of the boss's rage, I realized something. To me, you guys are comrades, but Konki is family. And families always comes first, man. Family always comes first, bro. Oh, man, Naki. What? Where'd you get that from the story that the Saki clan told us? No, he's right. Sho, Naki, he really understands Konki. Naki's heading to where the boss is? Then Ogiko will go too. Absolutely not. The boss ordered you and me to survive this. I won't let you go. Now with that kind of half-buttered reasoning, that's so in that case, shall I explain more clearly? Ultimately, for people like us, that piece of human filth Konki is the coolest, most electrifying man there is. Oh my god, bro. They love that man, dog. That kind of reason, it's good enough, right, Shin? If you're a man, you should understand, right? There are no words simpler to understand than what he said. Let him go, Shin. Naki, what are you doing? Get moving. The enemy is getting information to charge. Don't touch that black-haired swordsman. He's mine. That's how it is. You guys need to hurry up and go. Is that... Are we really parting? Naki, is it suddenly like this? I really would have enjoyed more of your delicious cooking, Karyo-ten. Naki. Shin, I apologize that I can't follow you until the end. But you two are a man who greatly swayed my heart. So I truly believe that you will become the ultimate great general of the heavens. Naki! Catch you later. And he leaves. Idiots, you guys need to leave with Shin. Are you joking? Even before the Haitian unit or the Konki clan? We're the Naki clan. You got that right. We have the same strong feelings that you do. You can't change our minds on this. You got that right. We're going with you to the end. Fine. Looks like I have no choice but to bring you with me. That's right, you got no choice because we are completely in love with you. Oh, that's beautiful, man. A few dozen cavalry are... That's gross. You're so heartless. Naki, every member of the Naki clan. Captain, please allow me to escort Naki for a short while just until he's free of here. So sweet. Only a little goes so sweet unit. Thank you for everything, Naki. At the very least, make it to Konki. I know. Let's get going. For now, head southwest at full speed. Haitian unit, escape. 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 Is it over? Did we kill Raboku? Go now. Don't cause trouble for the cavalry. So did we win? Commander, hurry up and get running. Escape. We'll be left behind by the main army. As the entirety of the Haitian unit began to make their escape, the Gakuka also broke free of their melee and started fleeing. Not in the same direction as the Haitian unit, however. The Gakuka headed directly west, so as to split the focus of the Zhao army, and at Konki's location. Man, and they're both next to the boss. They're both next to Konki. And she's not gonna make it, dog. Boss, here at the end, I want to ask you, why did you never sleep with me? Even though I always wanted to be your woman. Kokuo. Boss, Kokuo. We fooled around several times when we were drunk. They did it. They were...
He was like, well, Conky was like, man, listen, bro. I don't even know if that's true or not. My boy's at least trying to give her some solace, you know what I'm saying? But if it is true, mother of flying darts.
We were both dead drunk. We didn't remember it the next day. It's not like that. I wanted to be your woman.
So it really did happen.
You weren't my woman, but you are my family.
That's my family, dog. You weren't my woman, but by the flag darts, you were my family.
So forgive me a little. Family, is that so? I realized that not too long ago. Me, I see. Then the boss and I are family. I see the tears, bro.
Life was worth living, dog. They're surrounded in a sea of Zhao soldiers, bro.
That makes me kind of happy. Is that so? Would have rather been your woman, though. They're completely surrounded, bro. Lord Jokadu, it's stuck. On my signal, skewer every last one of Conky's soldiers. Do not kill Conky. Lord Roboku will be the one to send his head flying. Understood? Sir! Kill him! Belay that order! Here at the end, I will have words with Conky.
Conky, bro. Bro. Is there even a way out of the situation? Is he really gonna die here?
Here at the end, I will... Oh my god. Am I still recording? Okay, I think I'm still good. Here at the end, I will have words with Conky. Yeah, I'm still recording. Chapter 750, Conky the Beheader. What kind of a title is that? Toss aside your weapons and surrender, Conky. Do that, and I will spare the lives of your subordinates. What are you saying, Lord Roboku? Sparing the lives of people like them? We can't, Lord Roboku. Don't make a fuss. Lord Roboku has said nothing about sparing Conky's life. Even if we don't kill Conky here, we're still free to kill him whenever we please once he's in our hands. And there is value in taking someone like him. That's true. In that case, the rest of you scum will surrender first. If you don't want to die, throw your weapons down and hand over Conky. Hurry up before we change our minds. That big softy over there is saying he's gonna spare your lives. You guys can go if you want. Boss, what do you do, boss? You're gonna surrender? Like hell, I discipline.
He's him, man. No doubt. Plus, Rhino's still watching us from on high. Rhino.
Quit spewing your crap. Who would ever surrender here at the end like that? If you want the boss, then you gotta get through us first. We'll gladly take you one more out of you with us down to the gates.
Lord Roboku.
Hurry up and get over here, Roboku. As expected, I struggle to understand you. We thought you were a pack of beasts who only carry out atrocities, but that isn't so. On the other hand, though, as Bafuji stated earlier, you're capable of mass slaughter of beheading 100,000 people. So why? If you have feelings of compassion towards your comrades, then you must know that your victims have those same feelings. Why then do you heartlessly trample on your enemies to such extremes? Don't you understand, Conky? You who are incapable of extending compassion beyond those close to you possess a heart smaller than that of a flea. A flipping flea, dude. What a load of self-satisfying dribble, Roboku. What do you mean? Can you truly understand the feelings of these men? Do you understand the feelings of the oppressed? Shio's death changed Conky. Shh, Sho, don't speak, your wound. No, I have to say everything now. I know I don't have much time left, but I'm still a member of the Saki clan. You the right. Yo, I'm fine. Quit slacking and stay on guard. Sorry. Shin, the two leaders of the Saki clan, Conky and Shio, were in love. I think deep down, they must have been soulmates. To love someone like Conky, Shio was truly a beautiful, strong person. But one day the Saki clan was attacked while Conky and the others were away and Shio was carried off. They knew she was Conky's woman. Conky had been spreading his influence throughout the region, so the Lord of Kiha, a local fortress, ordered his men to make an example of Conky. Shio was killed on that day. She was repeated. Oh, what a bunch of flipping flagnards. Look at what I'm... Look at this image! Right here, you completely understand why this man has a bottomless pit of rage that is insatiable. Repeatedly raped. Her arms and legs were cut off. And the state she was left in. It was awful. The darkness of the world, man. That's terrible, bro. You understand why Conky and the others feel the way they do. And why they do the crazy acts that they do. And Conky could not just stand by and watch. I can't blame him. I can't blame him in the slightest. We set out to avenge Shio, obviously, but it couldn't be done. The lord of the castle locked himself behind the gates and we had no way of getting inside. But not long after, Conky left the Saki clan and vanished. He made his own clan far to the south. That is the Conky clan? Yes. Conky spent many years there growing his clan. And once it had grown large enough to rival an army, he took down Kiha Castle, entered its walls, and captured the lords. Please spare me. Spare me. Please wait a moment. Kiha Castle, do you mean Kiha the Beheaded? That's right. The Beheaded? Yeah, you don't know about it? Conky took the enemies of Shio and personally beheaded every single person inside the castle. And that was when he was given the moniker Conky the Beheader. Certainly the boss. That's the only time I've seen him like that. I think that Conky had the potential to become a liberator of the oppressed. But when Shio died, he lost his light. And he cast himself further into the darkness when he massacred the people of the castle. And it makes sense, you know. Shio wasn't the kind of person who would have had to suffer like that. It's a tragedy too cruel for this world. And so Conky continues to be trapped in his rage. I can only think that it would have been better if Conky and Shio had never met. You're wrong, Sho. Conky is not trapped in his rage, nor simply trapped in darkness. He may seem that way, but Conky... And it switches over to Ruboku. No, I don't understand their feelings to the same level as you. However, just because I don't understand doesn't mean I would meaninglessly exterminate them. Conky, I feel I have come to understand the source of your rage. The oppressed. This deficient world and your resentment towards it. Because of that, your despair. Wait, that's not right. He's not in despair. He's incapable of feeling despair. If despair was all there was to him, he'd be simply hollow. But that's not right. Because it's not despair he feels toward this imperfect world. He continues to burn with a rage harder than anyone else's. Conky, you are... Conky, in the deepest recesses of his darkness, continues to hold on to a small light. The outcasts of society wouldn't flock to Conky's side if he was pure darkness. That small light in his soul that can't be seen from the outside is undoubtedly my sister, Shio. Oh my god, man. Conky became this kind of man only because he met my sister. Because he met Shio. Yeah, I guess that's true, huh? But that is... In that case, then we the Conky clan are what exactly? If you're saying all Conky's ever held in his heart is Shio, were we just gathered to serve as tools to kill his enemies? That's not how it is, Maron. Certainly the Conky clan was formed to slay my sister's enemies. But even once that was done, Conky did not return to the Saki clan, nor did he dissolve the Conky clan. You were family. At first it seemed to me like he was just watching over you ever distant, but my thinking changed when Raido died last year. Those 100,000 men were beheaded. He beheaded were vengeance for Raido. Hatred and vengeance, the same as he did for Shio. Meaning the same love that he had in his heart for Shio, he now harbors for his family,
A savage vengeance for the brutal murdering of someone dear to him. That's how important Raido was to him. And not just Raido either. You as well, Maron. At some point, you all became irreplaceable family to Konki. Bro, he's the best, man. He's the best. Family. Since none of us have any parents or siblings, this feels somewhat like family, huh? No, with a flashback. I'm okay with everyone except you, Maron. So mean. Boss, if that's so, then what have I done? Leaving the boss behind. It's okay, Maron. You must faithfully fulfill your role, because right now, heading to Konki's side is another member of his family. Naki's on the way. The boss in the middle. Let's go. Let's flip and go, man. This is beautiful, bro. This is some of my favorite stuff from the entire series right here, man. Symphony only 1 second difference. Oh, am I already dead? Not yet, Kokuo, but you will be soon. You won't be alone, so don't worry. We'll all die together. Together with the boss. I see, if the boss is here, it ain't scary. The best way to die. Raido, he died all alone, and it was so sad. Yeah, it was. And Konki looks back. Lord Roboku, shall we get started? Yes. Konki, before we end things, I will amend what I said earlier about your heart being small. This rage of yours is stoked by your desire for a perfect world, and your heart is larger and more pure than anyone else's. However, that desire is so divorced from reality that it holds no meaning. That way of thinking might be appropriate for a philosopher of some kind, but not for you. You turned your hollow rage into violence and spread terror about the land. And as I thought, you were simply the worst villain. Now, Konki, this is my final offer. Toss aside your weapons and surrender. Roboku, even though you're this strong, it's really too bad that you're just an ordinary guy. He's still talking trash. What do you mean? I'm saying I've won every battle I've fought till now, and you, the one strong enough to defeat me, hold nothing special inside you. Is that not far better than power being wielded by someone with a monstrous heart? A chump like you can't change anything, Roboku. Well, that crazy behind King of Chin can't change anything either. Because there's people like you, someone like the King of Chin shows up. And because there's someone like the King of Chin, people like you show up. You guys are fighting while pursuing your own selfish ideals and desires. But unless you're personally crossing swords with each other, then you're just continuing to spill the blood of those beneath you. You lot will never achieve anything. Keep struggling for all eternity, you small fries. This man is talking trash, bro. And in front of the general and his subordinates. If the King of Chin had not started this, we would not be here now. Like I said, you guys are the ones that spawned this King of Chin. What kind of nonsense is this? You all have set your sights too far outside yourselves. And Roboku, what are you trying to spout at this stage? Hold. Lord Roboku, this has gone on long enough, right? Is Konki waiting for something? Alright, everybody. Boss, sorry to ask now, but here at the end, would you tell us what you always do? Don't worry, everybody. Everything will turn out just fine. Oh, that's flipping beautiful, bro. That's beautiful, man. We ain't got nothing to be afraid of anymore. These guys. And that's why we need to make sure to follow me to the end. Lord Roboku, here they come. What else could there be? No, we can't do anything else. I won't let them. Get ready to charge, sir. Take them down. Sink into the lands of Hika, Konki. Zeno! This man is still alive! Konki, ever since I met you, it's been fun. Impossible. You know, you squished his head. Lord Yokari, it can't be. Zeno! To the right, enemy attack. What? Did allies come here? There's not many of them, just a bunch of scraps. Stop their advance and slaughter them all. We'll open a path. We're not letting you through. Naki, no matter what. Get to the boss, I will. Naki came for us? Maybe, no, that's him, all right. Naki, you. Rinkyoku. It'll be his loss if he dies even just 1 second before we do. We'll kill Roboku first and take victory for ourselves. Konki. Let's go. Let's flip and go, man.
We're gonna win. They're coming. Those guys made the move first. The boss, he's just really cool, huh?
Thank you, boss.
That's gotta be her final moments there. Koku, you don't need to fight. Just follow along. Stay behind the boss. Koku.
Kokuo dies. Dang, man.
That was the last thing she saw was Conky's back.
Keels over on the horse and falls to the ground.
Big sis, go on ahead, Kokuo. I'll be right behind you with Ruboku's head.
Mother of Flagners, what are you doing? Hurry up and crush them.
Lord Ruboku, please fall back just in case. Fall back, Lord Ruboku. Talk about what, Naki? Most likely the trap waiting for us in Gien isn't normal, that's for sure. If you think the situation is bad, I would recommend not being stubborn and falling back. Boss, if you've been in bad shape ever since you lost Raido. You've been in bad shape ever since you lost Raido. Are you an idiot? I'm always in tip-top shape. Is that what you came here for, to spout a bunch of nonsense? I thought for sure you'd come here all teary-eyed saying you wanted to rejoin us. Of course, I won't let you come back, you know. I wouldn't come back even if you asked.
He most certainly did.
Naki, I can see the boss off to the right. Dope spread. The boss is still alive. To the Sanctuary, chapter 752. Ruboku's just ahead. If we keep at it at this pace, we can pincer Ruboku. You ex-bandit pieces of garbage. How dare you slay Lord Geokadu? Slaughter them all. Boss, it's Naki. Naki really dragged back here. Boss, alright, at this rate, if we can make it to Ruboku, the boss can. Robin, it's General Geokadu's adjutant. Move, I'll handle him. On that night, I actually wanted to ask, what are you fighting for, boss? Lord Ungen, it can't be. That's Naki, all right. What place? How dare you kill Lord Ungen? Were you really attempting to reach?
Naki, boss.
They killed Naki.
Naki! Mother of Flagnars. Pretty soon Sho will.
If you're saying that Maron and the others were family to Konki, then Yusaki clan or what exactly? To Konki, you guys must have definitely been. That's true. If I think back on it, the Saki clan was always kept away from the dangerous battlegrounds. And this time, too, you guys weren't with the main army since we left Sekirei. Not only that, the boss told us to keep away from you because you were dangerous, but really, he wanted to keep you away from us violent types. It's almost like the boss was always protecting you. He has such a massive heart, man. The boss treasures you all that much. I think we were being protected, but not his family. Because to Konki, the Saki clan is his hometown, man.
He's protecting his home. He's protecting his family.
Yeah. One day he wanted to take you roving vagabonds and return home with you. What? But Konki couldn't just return home.
Not until he got proper revenge. Not until he was satisfied.
Revenge for the pain suffered by the oppressed like us. And of course, revenge for the merciless fate that Shio suffered. But Konki couldn't be satisfied. Even though we gave up on revenge and accepted our situation, Konki alone refused to accept it and trembled with rage, and he fights on.
What a load of crap. So because he was angry, he thought he could do whatever he wanted?
That's right. Shin of the Hishin unit. Undoubtedly Konki was fond of you. He was fond of him. What? Sho, what are you... No, honestly, if I had just shown them to this... If I had just shown this to them sooner... You... It's awful, right? They did this to you when you were just a kid? When people see this face, they feel shock, fear, pity, compassion. And when they hear I was just a child, those feelings are even clear on their faces. But Konki was different. There was no fear or pity in Konki's eyes. The first time he saw my face, he just laughed like he was looking at the face of a friend who had slipped and fallen into a puddle. You look awful. I finally get to see your face. Shio was looking for you, Sho. He saw him for who he truly was. He saw him behind all of it. Konki.
Konki! Honestly, that made me really happy. Shin of the Hishin unit, Konki's that kind of guy.
Somehow I got through it all. Io, Rin, thank you for everything. Sho. I'll go on ahead and wait for you at our sanctuary.
So, kill them all. To Koaku. I am Koaku of the Gocho Army's 3 Dukes.
I have been waiting for this moment, Konki. The 100,000 soldiers you beheaded in our Lord Gocho. I will claim vengeance for them with my own hands. Konki. Out of my way. There he is. Oh my god. Slices his head clean off. Konki. But Konki gets stabbed. Can you keep going, Ringyoku? No sweat. How many of us are left? Including us, there's 5. Let's go.
Shouldn't you be out there too, Fute? No, there's no need. Riboku watches. Konki. The battle. This is it.
I wanted to follow you until the end. I wanted to die with you, maybe even right after you went out. I'm sorry for leaving you all alone, boss. Don't worry about it, Ringyoku. I'll be there soon.
Konki. Alright, the only one left is Konki. Now that he's alone,
we could take Konki alive. Don't say something so cruel. Kill him.
The blades come in. I said you'd end up suffering twice as much as anyone else.
But still, thanks for getting so angry for my sake, Konki. It wasn't just for you, then for our sake. Quiet. I was just doing whatever I wanted to piss people off. Is that so? Boss.
Oh man, don't do this, bro. Don't flippy do this, man.
Boss, where are we gonna rampage next? North, south, east, west? Rido, you don't even know which way is north.
I know that much at least.
North is where it gets north is where it gets colder. That's how you know. He's still moving, run him through, skewer him.
Dude, and the whole family, bro. I think south would be good.
A nice warm place is best. Sounds good, all the women will be...
Of course, right? Shut up, you flippin' boulder.
As long as I'm with the boss, I'm fine with anywhere. Same. Me too. Me too. Wait, Nagi? Bastard, yo. Go to hell with your yo. Well, in that case, before we rampage, I have a place I want to take you all. That's fine, right, Shio? Who are you? There we face to face. And with her in a little smug laugh, are gonna take us somewhere? To our sanctuary, the home.
Why won't he stop? What is with this guy? Riboku. Lord Riboku, please escape. Lord Riboku!
Lord Ribo, double spread, the blade. No. No, don't tell me he died right before the blade touched, bro.
Oh my god, bro. Look at this double spread.
The narrator in the third... He's dead.
In the 3rd year of King Yuboku's reign, Shin attacked Sekirei and Gian.
Riboku led an army,
fought them at Hika and repelled them. From the records of the Grand Historian, House of Zhao, Riboku repeatedly defeated and routed the Qin army, killing Qin General Kanki.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all, man. I never thought that Shin and Kyokai would ever get surpassed as my favorite Kingdom characters. I ever. In the 720 or 730 stretch, I came very close. Kanki was always my 3rd favorite character. I was like, yo, Kanki might be my favorite now. There is no question that Kanki is my favorite Kingdom character. Kanki is one of my favorite manga characters, period. Just period, man. What a character. What a representation of the beauty of found family within manga. What a representation of the beauty of home, family, love. How all of that can lead towards unbridled hatred and rage that all has a source and love and wanting to protect those that you love most. For him to receive a death as legendary as this, what a way to go out, man. What a way to go out, dude. Just when I thought that there was no way we could ever have a death as legendary, as impactful, and as those of like Dukios and Okies and the legendary deaths that we've gotten throughout the course of the series on like a grand scale. So obviously, we've gotten deaths on like the Haitian unit scale that really impact your emotions. But I'm talking about from like a legendary scale. This, oh man, dude. I'm contemplating. I'm contemplating whether this is like my favorite chapter or not in the series now. I need to take a walk, man. Oh. Dude, I love Conky and his family so much. And the thing is, it's the build up from when we first met him until now. Getting to slowly peel the layers back of these characters, having known them for such a long time, and seeing them go down one by one, it hit home so hard because I've grown so attached to these characters. But then knowing what they meant to Conky, the fact that Naki went back and said, "Nah, I'm gonna die next to the boss, bro." And then they all went by one, and Conky was like, "Nah, I'm gonna meet y'all there, man, soon to my sanctuary, bro." I'm gonna have to listen to that Otada Hikaru song now, man. This entire stretch, this entire section, among Kingdom's peaks. Among Kingdom's peaks. This is right up there with the very best the series has to offer, man. Unreal. Unreal, bro. Without question. Without question. My favorite Kingdom character now. He almost made it. He almost brought Riboku back with him. And now I'm curious as to how Shin is going to carry on his legacy. Now he's going to carry on Conky's legacy, Oki's legacy, Hyo's legacy, multiple Hyo's legacies. He's going to be carrying so much on his back now, man. And like Naki said, he will one day become the ultimate great general of the Evans. Conky, man. I get it, bro. I understand you, man. I get it. I get it, man. Wow, bro. Unreal, dude. Oh, man, dude. I might have to take another walk. Oh. I don't know, y'all, man. That was some of the most beautiful stuff I've experienced, man. That was incredible. But that right there was Kingdom. This entire binge, from the moment I started it, was everything I love about Kingdom in a single sitting. Man, dude. My goodness, dog. My... Oh. What a character, man. What a family, bro. And it's just the way that it was done, the way it was executed, bro. It was perfection, man. It was perfection, bro. Oh, another horror banger, man. Kingdom, bro. God, what a beautiful stretch of chapters. Y'all, let me know what y'all feel about these chapters in the comment section down below, man. I know some of y'all read these chapters for the first time alongside me, or whether you're really re-experiencing this with me. Oh my goodness, bro. Man. Conky, man. The realest ever, bro. The flipping realist, bro. Wow, man. I'm be staring at this page now, man. Another Mount Rushmore Kingdom page. What a series. What a wonderful, phenomenal, incredible series, man. Wow. Y'all, take care. I will see y'all next time. Kingdom greatness, man. God, you, bro. Rest in peace to you and the family, dog. We will take all of those who survived from Conky's family in his hometown, and we're gonna carry that legacy on together, man. I will take that on myself. What a series, man. What a character, bro.